toward third base. He'll go to second and safe there.
They're calling it a fair ball.
Oh my goodness, and Cabrera never left the batter's box. And here comes Brad Ausmus. Kinsler was safe at second, but Cabrera is called out at first base. He never left the batter's box. Miggy's saying that ball hit his foot.
That ball clearly went off Miguel's shin.
This will be a good look. I don't know, you think so?
Well, the last look for sure, it looked like it hit off his shin. That first look.
The umpires are going to convene now and see if anybody had a better look at it. Although I can't imagine somebody 90 feet away would have a better look than Jordan Baker.
And I can't imagine Miguel Cabrera not running out a ground ball.
Right.
That is not part of his MO.
That's true.
He plays the game the right way.
Oh, yeah, right there you can tell.
I mean, the ball changed directions.
So they're going to try and sort it out. They're calling him out. Oh, my goodness. Brad might lose it on this.
Well, he's got to get there. Miggy's going to get kicked out of the game.
Miggy's going to lose it, too. But I don't blame the big fella.
Well, somebody's got to go get Miggy.
Oh, that's just not right. That is just not right. But apparently nobody had a clear look at that, and Cabrera is really upset. The crew chief is Mike Everett, the third base umpire. And now there he goes. Cabrera's been ejected from the game, and you knew this was about to happen.
Well, Miggy was kicked out by the first base umpire.
Yeah, that's Tim Timmons. So Brad could not get out there and save Cabrera. He's been ejected, and I just can't blame Miggy. He is just upset.
1-2 coming. Soft fly ball. Stanton lines it up. Runner tags and comes home. Stanton's throw to the plate. In time! He is out of the plate! On a hop! Mathis with the tag. Brian Price, Reds manager, is out. Mike Winters, the home plate umpire.
First of all, why didn't he slide? He came in purposely trying to say he was blocking the lane. This is a whole different game. He didn't even slide. He should be out anyway. He didn't even slide. He's trying to get a call as opposed to playing the game the way it should be.
This is not a challenge. It is an interpretation of the rule that was put into place. Here's a look at it.
Everything done perfectly. Stanton times it. One hop throw on the money. He doesn't have a chance. Mathis has the ball. He can do whatever he wants. And he didn't even slide. If they change this, I'm sorry.
If they change this,
if they change this, they better change the rules of the entire game. You can't do it anymore perfectly.
The catcher is allowed.
He's got the ball. He gets over to put the tag on him. He should have slid anyway.
New York is looking at it. If in the judgment of the umpire, the catcher without possession of the ball blocks the pathway of the runner.
But there's the key. Without possession of the ball. Jeff Mathis had possession of the ball.
This is a long, long review.
Too long for me. This should be cut and dried. Okay? He has to go that way to catch it. He has possession.
Here's the call. He's safe.
Game's going to change from this day on. And mark down the date, July 31st, 2014.
Mike Redmond right now rips his shirt off, throws his hat.
I feel like doing the same thing.
A major league catcher himself, Redmond.
Get your money's worth, Red. Get your money's worth.
Bogaerts will lead it off. Bogaerts has had a big series. The 4 for 8, couple of runs scored. Moreland and then Young will follow. .333 batting average for the Red Sox shortstop. Gausman's delivery to him, and he didn't mean to do that. Oh, he threw him out of the game.
You gotta be kidding me.
He threw him out of the game. Now remember, there were no warnings given, so this is a decision by the home plate umpire that the pitcher threw at him intentionally. There were no warnings given.
On a slider, a 77-mile-per-hour slider that backs up on a cold night. Sam, get it right, Sam. Come on. It's too late, though. You can beg and you do whatever, but this is all about what happened last night.
Hit well, left center field. Going back is Stubbs at the wall. It is off the top of the wall, and Rosales is going to have a double.
Wow. Oh, so close.
How close was it? I'm dying to know.
And Bob Melvin, I don't blame him. Go out and check just to see. Review it. Do something. You're desperate. And he's going to say, I got to check it. Let's go. Rosales got into it. High fastball. And it kept carrying. And remember, the wind's blowing in. And it just kept going. He hit the yellow line. If it did, that's a home run. Or if not, it's got to go over the yellow line. It's got to go over. Did it hit the yellow line and hit over, come back? That's the question.
Yeah,
they're going to go review
it. There's a pole back there, a pipe or something. Yeah. That would be the best hope for the Athletics.
But how about last night in Cincinnati? The Reds down by a run and 2 strikes in the 9th inning.
Against that guy?
Yes.
Kimbrel from the Braves, who is...
And how do you pronounce his name? Mazzaraca. Hits a home run. Chu hits a walk-off. Back-to-back home runs. One to right center.
Against the guy who's probably the nastiest
96 low fastball. Mazzaraca goes out to right center, and then Chu straightaway center. Well, I don't blame Mav.
All right, our great crew.
It's going to hit there. And does it come straight down? It did go up. You're right, Delaire.
Yeah, it did.
It hit a pole. Went up and came back.
Wow, that's a home run,
that's
folks.
Right. Oh, that's a great shot there. Please watch this one because it does hit the pole behind.
There.
It goes up and then comes back, and that is a great shot, guys. No.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
No. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. What did they not see in that?
Well, Bob Melvin may get thrown out here, and he should get thrown out.
Well, it should, because it was Hernandez who messed up the other night, on Monday night. And that's a home run. Sad. They did review it, and they can't see it.
In that regard, might do it, and he shows bunt and gets it down. Evaldi slips, throw to first, not in time. Infield hit. First and second with nobody out. The right time to do it.
Sometimes you don't even have the thought of bunting, but when you come up and you see the shift in such a way that Devers was far off the line, so that allowed Gregorius to try to lay one down. Now listen, he didn't lay it down perfect, but Evaldi slipped before he threw the ball to first base. We might see our first review.
There's Ron Renicky, the bench coach, and they will challenge this. So the crew chief is over Mike Winters. Calling umpire was Angel Hernandez. And we will go to a replay review. Remember, ball has to connect with the leather in the glove. Chin, foot not down.
Yeah.
I think this one's going to be overturned.
Sometimes it helps to throw 99 when you're trying to get hitters out. Sometimes it helps when you're trying to throw them out at first base.
This replay review powered by Mitel.
I think that's going to be overturned, but I think 0 for 1 already this series.
You know what happens when we assume, Ron.
That's right.
There was a call that Angel Hernandez made in Game 2 at second base that was overturned.
Bunted too much back to the pitcher.
And there is the call, and it will be overturned. So 2 of Angel Hernandez's calls in the last 2 games have been overturned. And the 1-2 back up the middle, hits the mound. Bogart's over, gloves it, throws it, and it's in time. A spectacular play. Xander Bogaerts cutting across the bag at second, behind the bag, cuts down Torres for the first out. Certainly one the Yankees will want to take a look at here. We'll do it with them.
Yeah, outstanding play. I think the ball's there in time. His ability to go up the middle, throw off balance. But does Pierce keep his foot on the base? Yes, he does.
I don't know. I think that throw was a little late. We're going to have our third challenge. And Angel Hernandez, the first base umpire, has been right in the middle of all of them. I think that's another one that's going to be overturned.
I think it's just outside of the leather when Torres hit the bag.
Replay review by Maitel. Safe is the call. So that'll be an infield hit. Bam. Yeah, ball hadn't hit the leather. And a ground ball. Backhand flip to second. Out recorded at second base and out at first. A double play. A run will score. Slow developing play with the shift on, but Boston turns 2. Gregorius is convinced he was safe. And a run comes in. I think we might be headed for our 5th challenge for Angel Hernandez. Oh, he's clearly safe. Yeah. So that's going to be an RBI for Gregorius. He's not even thinking about leaving first base.
Angel's going to be the umpire in the best shape by the end of this game.
Yeah. Challenges for the first base umpire. He sees it right now on the big board and knows it. It's got to be the sickest feeling in the world for an umpire.
It'll be a quick one.
Yeah, it didn't take long at all. Well, Maitel getting their money's worth tonight because the 5th replay review is also powered by Maitel. They've got plenty of power for these reviews. Goodness gracious. Angel Hernandez.
Kind of chuckled at it for a while.
0-1 to LeMahieu with the runner going. A ground ball to second, into second base for 1, and the Cubs turn a double play. Wow, Daniel Murphy really rolled the dice.
And great play here by Daniel Murphy. Had a little hard time getting the ball out of the glove, but still has enough presence of mind to go to second. And Javi Baez with the bazooka to Rizzo.
And nobody's leaving. Nobody's going anywhere. I can't tell if everybody's thinking that Buter is safe, if the call's going to be challenged. There was 1 out after what appeared to be a double play. And yeah, the Rockies are going to challenge the call, and that's why nobody's left the field yet. You see a double play like that, and you're used to seeing all the defenders run off the field. That didn't happen because everybody was sure that this was going to be challenged.
It seems like Buddy Black is appealing second base, not first base.
Well, for my part, I was surprised to see Murphy try to go to second. It looked like with Butera running, they were going to yield that out.
He looked safe.
Yeah.
Almost looked like he was coming out of his slide, starting to, when the ball got there.
You'd have to see if that foot was up off the bag. But were you guys as surprised as I was to see the pivot and the throw to second?
Once he hesitated, yes. But if you get it clean and you can get it out, I think you get an out. But once you hesitate, make sure you get that out.
Well, the reaction of the Cubs, Matt, to your point, even Baez, we saw him even before we went to the replay kind of go, like almost like I don't think we got him.
Yeah, nobody left their position.
Yeah, he looks safe. As long as that foot is down, it's definitely hovering over the bag. The cleat gets the bag. his foot beats the throw.
I mean, we don't need to tell you how big this review is, because if the call is overturned and Buter is safe, that means a runner in scoring position for one of the most prolific RBI men in the game, Nolan Arenado. Call is upheld.
Uh-oh. Can't get him. Oh, no! No!
He was safe at first.
No! No!
Well, Angel Hernandez blew the call, and the infield being back should have cost him the game. It didn't. Right there, he's safe.
He is
does
safe.
not have the ball.
And another blown call by Hernandez.
Here it comes again, and a swing and a miss. Davis struck him out.
Well, Roberts is going to have Jim Wolf go with the other umpires. It's not reviewable, but they can talk about it if anyone saw it on the field.
A lot of these super slow-mo cameras that can slow it down as we can now. So as technology increases. Oh my goodness. Did he just call it a foul ball?
Oh,
he
wow.
did. He just called it a foul ball.
That's ridiculous. Can't change it.
Mike Winters just a casual toss of Joe Madden. And a swing and a miss. And no foul ball.
I think Chase Utley might have just got thrown out of the game. Huh? Chase was talking with Ramon DeJesus, the second base umpire, about something. Maybe it was about the infield fly rule call. And all of a sudden, he threw Chase out of the game. Wow. Take a look at this angle right here. Chase and Ramon are having a little discussion. Chase trying to get his attention right here. Ramon looking over, and they're just talking about something. Chase backs up after saying his piece, and all of a sudden, watch the umpire's arm. Wow. Just threw him out.
On a 1-2, Ohtani sends one in the air. The other way. Back it goes. Gone! One-of-a-kind player. One-of-a-kind season. Shohei Ohtani starts the 50-50 club. The first Dodger with 50 in a season is the first player in the history of this sport, of America's pastime, to have 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases in the same season. Shohei Ohtani has reached 50, and he's reached 50 on the same day.